has it all. World champions and top internet players. Over $500,000 is at stake and they all want a piece of the action. 6 players have already booked their place in the semi-finals, but with 6 places left, it's still all to play for. Let's remind ourselves how this tournament works.
Eyes on the prize, just over $500,000 in the prize pool. Players at the semifinals, 6th will get $7,000, the 5th at each semifinal table, $10,000, and the 4th place finisher at the semifinal, $15,000. But the prizes, of course, big money at that final table. The top 3 players taking their chips forward and competing for the remaining $420,000. It's $20,000 for a 6th, up to $50,000 for a 3rd, but the big bucks in the top 2 spots. The runner-up taking $100,000 and a cool 200,000 simoleons for the winner, plus the trophy and the title. Let's meet the 6 chasing the money tonight.
My name's Dale Hoy, I'm from Norwich, I'm 39 years old, I've been playing for 4 years and really looking forward to today. Looks like it's going to be a good table. Tactics, going to be definitely try and be aggressive. If this format you can't sit back and wait for big hands, you've got to try and play a bit. So we'll see what comes along. These players are better than me, so it's down to me to try and prove myself. So we'll see how things go.
My name's Vicky Coren. I'm from London. I've been playing poker for about 15 years, and maybe today will be the day I play correctly. I think I'm the only one at the table who doesn't have the name of a football club tattooed on their flesh, so hopefully that'll be an advantage. I don't know what's going to happen. It's a fast structure. They all seem pretty clued up, very macho. They may play very aggressively. Maybe like the Battle of the Somme, and one of us sometime from now will be crawling, bloody and exhausted over the finish line. I found a penny in the road earlier. I picked that up, so hopefully the luck's with me.
My name's David Copus, I'm 39. I come from Edgware in London. I've played with a few of them and I know they're all very good players, so it's a little bit of an advantage that you played with them before. So I've just got to sit and wait to make sure I get good hands. I'm expecting to win actually. I hope to win.
My name's Ashley Hayles, I'm from London. I've been playing poker for about 6 years. How I'm going to play today I don't really know because I've been drinking all day yesterday and I'm a bit rough, so I'm going to give them a good go. I've played with Vicki before, I haven't played with any of the others, but Eddie looks a bit flesh, so I'll keep my eye on him.
My name's Simon Craig, I'm Managing Director from Croydon, playing poker for about 3 years, a little bit nervous, got a few big players on the table, but it's all part of the game. Looking forward to it.
I'm Eddie Hearn from London. Been playing poker for 4 years. What makes me a better player at the table anyway? Probably look better.
A glamorous heat of this partypoker.net
No, he's not. He's just
World Open 3.
You know.
The most glamorous lady in European poker, the teacup. Vicky Coren is at the table.
Yeah,
and I'm here with the Razory and Frazer. She is in bang form, really.
Fantastic player, Jessie. Definitely my favourite lady player on the circuit. She gives a great presence to the table and she definitely knows what to do with the chips.
The chips on this table, 100,000 for each player. The yellows are worth 1,000 each. The blues are 2, and the reds 5K, 600,000 in tournament chips, and you must get all of them to progress to the semi-finals. Both Dale and Simon, I just kind of feel with these things, once you kind of get the hang of them, you just get better and better, and then you feel really comfortable in the structure.
Pass.
Yeah, you got to. The main thing here is understanding what it takes to win and how to win. Once you can get that in your mind, and you just hope to pick up a few cards.
Hayles here playing the first hand.
It's not okay there, Marty. He didn't realise what he'd thrown in. He wants to make it 6.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I said raised, didn't I? Yeah. I threw the wrong chips in.
It's all right. He's up to his old tricks again.
I think Hayles did mean to make it 6,000. Ashley's one of those guys. I've seen him play in this format about 3 or 4 times. He has never not reached 450,000 in chips. He never fails to blow the lot. They say nobody can blow a chip lead like Ashley Hayles.
He's definitely exciting to watch, Jesse. He come close in the London EPT, which he must have clumped a few people at the table there to let him get through that far. He does get his chips in early, and he's very exciting. So if I was at this table, you know, you'd be looking to him to get your chips straight away, because he don't mind putting them in.
Anyway, it's brilliant, this golf. I'm going to play more of it.
Pass.
Chatter at this table.
Call.
There's Trigger, a call, ace 10.
I
think at this first level, it seems like a lot of guys feel like, you know, you see if they see a few flops and see if they can break something wide open.
Pass.
Yeah, sort of settle yourself in, really.
Eddie
You know,
Hearn.
you don't want to be coming out raising with ace 10 and Vicky's calling like with 8-4. You don't want to be raising with ace 10 the second end. Someone comes over the top and puts you in a spot.
Yeah, and then you've lost 6 or 8,000.
Still being debated, still being debated.
Yeah, he said he's skating. He's been having lessons with some pro yet.
Yeah, it's all very
Played golf yesterday with the bloke who was in your event Tuesday.
This guy's nickname, looking at his bio sheet, is Kid McQueen.
Daniel.
Oh, Dave Copus, right. Oh, he played a fantastic, I remember him now. He's
playing Tuesday.
in fact, I think that he played in this event last year and got knocked out by Pippa Flanders, who was the eventual champion.
Oh, right. I know he's won a couple of festivals
Oh, I think
at
I've got the best
Luton.
hand.
What's happened here? No one hit, all checked.
All right, I'm going to bet something or other.
That's exactly what's happened.
Let's
Oh,
say
Vicky's got
She's got the best hand.
4,000.
Massive.
I think Vicky will feel really confident in this lineup. I mean, you know, she used to, I think, sometimes be a little overawed in company of great players, but she's won 500,000 pounds in the EPT. She's been winning things all over the place. I mean, she's got confidence in her game.
Exactly. I mean, you know, she's probably got more experience than other players as well, and she's a winner. You know, I don't think any of the others have won anything big, have they? So it is all about winning, getting over the line.
You're going out for all the World Series,
I am actually. I'm going to go for a long time, so I'm going to go for a month, I think. I've never been for that long, but I always wanted to.
That is a long time to be at the World Series.
Pass.
I'm planning to go on the
Eddie, the
19th
hitman.
of June until the end.
Hitman Hearn.
Pass. Pass. Pass.
Folded around in a blind on blind, and
Call.
Copus getting busy, perhaps.
Check.
No raise.
These are the two guys who can explode here.
Yeah.
Copus and Hayles, or anybody in Ashley, maybe.
Nice. Check.
Check.
Well, Ashley's hit 2 pairs. This automatic bet, really?
Yeah, he's got to bet this. He
4,000.
knows the other guy ain't got an ace. He wouldn't have limped in on the small
Pass.
blind.
A nice spot for your opening, Dash. Yeah.
See, Eddie's already chipped in, thinking that Ashley was at it already. So we might see a few pots played with these two if Ashley starts raising, because Eddie's obviously seen Ashley a lot on TV.
Oh, yeah, that.
And he thinks he's got his game, you see.
Yeah, I mean, Eddie's watched a lot of poker. It's funny,
Chip lead already.
even if he's never played in this format before, just having watched so many as he does, it does give you a big edge in as a strategy, doesn't it?
Oh, massive edge, yeah.
It's not very elegant. I have to keep reaching under the table for it, doesn't it?
Everybody always asks me why I can't play. It's just one of the mysteries of poker. Nobody's watched more and learned less, I think.
You told me before, Jesse, you're too curious to be a poker player, aren't you?
It's true. The creative put. That's
Pass.
what I like. You put people on things you can beat.
Call. No raise.
And I think he's limped in with nothing much at all here. But I think it'll be pretty amazing to see that there'll be a lot of people limping in, but that's all going to stop as you get a couple levels up.
This would be a little bit of action
Check.
flop here. Vicky's got an up and down,
6,000.
and Trigger's got top pair.
Nice bet by Simon there to find out where he is.
Yeah.
And will he?
It's probably not a good call early on. Couple of diamonds out there. She'd be getting the worst of the straight anyway. Yeah.
Pass.
Sensible fold by
a
Coren.
bit later on in the game.
Pass.
They're the sort of hands that I've seen Vicky likes to raise with. You know, she'll come over the top with them. So
Seriousness coming in.
And the respect given to Simon Craig. Vicky had a long look at Simon and just decided that he wasn't going to be pushed around there.
Nice beer, yeah. You get something. Marty,
he's one
you
a
get
little
some beers?
pot that'll make him feel better.
Yeah, I bet.
Bottles are doing it.
Bottles, Coronas or something.
Trigger happy, yeah.
Or something you can take a label off.
Make Vicky feel better then.
Exactly.
It's gone a bit tense, isn't it, you know?
Tense.
Yeah,
It's all relaxed. It's all in big pots.
Yeah. The only one on the pot.
Yeah, he thinks it's tense now. Wait till the blinds get to 7 and 15.
Pass.
It does become a real battle of nerves out there, though, doesn't it? I mean, you know what the
Raise
logical
to
move
5,000
is sometimes.
total. Pass.
Raise machine.
Yeah, you can't get into that mode.
Sorry.
I call it the robot mode. Actually,
Raise
picks
again.
up a nice hand here.
Re-raise.
But Vicky's
10
looked
more,
down,
15
seen it's up to her.
total.
She's got some pretty cards, so she raises, and she's going to pay the price.
Yeah, should be passing.
And
But what I was going to say is you don't want to get into the
Pass.
robot mode here, where you look at two cards and automatically you raise. You can't. You've got to.
Seems a bit soon to
This
go
has
too
got to be a
crazy.
film. Yeah, see, she's right.
You went 5, I just only re-raised for 15.
No, I know, but I mean, if I, you know.
she's not going.
I thought you had something pretty as well, the way you looked at it.
She's good at this. I like
Yeah,
her
something
table
pretty when you looked
presence, Jessie. She does. You know,
Don't
she
try and
talks
get
a fair
tell off
bit.
No, I'm very disciplined. I'm going to let you have it.
There you go.
It's more confused.
But it is what
Gives
you're saying,
massive
Ian. I mean,
respect to people who've
I
got
think
Chelsea
that when
tattoos
people
on
start
them.
learning the game, they look at their cards and then look at the flop. But the real
Does it just say
experienced players,
CFC?
the last thing they do is look
No,
at
it
their
says
cards.
it's
They
not on
look
his
at the
arm.
situation.
Exactly
first of all,
right.
don't they?
And it says
timing
it
right.
says CFC, but other times it
You're
says Chelsea
halfway
Football
there.
Club.
Club.
You know, it's the first bit.
European champion.
That's the hardest bit to get.
I've got an Arsenal tattoo, right, telling you where that is.
Ashley Hayles in a very familiar position. Chip leader early. He is a man to amass chips. God, he took you out of solve some pot.
He did, didn't
What
he?
are you, a
Pass.
straight draw,
He
flush
did.
draw?
Pass.
He had like bottom pair or
Pass.
something.
And I knew he had rubbish, Jessie. You know what I mean? But
All right,
2 4s or something like that.
Call.
His arm in it.
he had massive chips,
Yeah,
and he
got
could do them off.
West Ham in his lip. He had a bet with his mate, like
No
£1,000
raise.
that he wouldn't have it.
And
down,
Eddie
so
Hearn
done it.
just creeping into
He
Dale
saved his
Hoy's
bike, he
big
went in
blind.
the West Ham had a chair up or something, and
Eddie might have his
he's
eyes
walking
on
home,
Dale
him
tonight.
and his pal, and about 6 or 7 West Ham
Boy, he's
come to the door.
focused.
He said, they're Tottenham, definitely Tottenham, we know him, he's Tottenham. He's gone, what's Tottenham? I'm West Ham, and West Ham on we love. Slashed his lip and got away with it.
There's 4,000 in there, and Eddie Hearn is
He
playing
had
this pot
West
like it's
Ham
half the money on the
tattooed
table.
his lip.
Inside of his
Well,
lip.
he's obviously got it in mind he's going to have a
bet.
bet at this, because
Ow.
you're not going to just flat call the small blind with
Seriously?
10-5 open to
Yeah,
it.
dead serious.
A tattooed lip.
Has he worked out that Dale has missed?
6,000.
He spent 6,000 into a 4,000 pot. Good enough, though.
Around the thing, because they was all taking mick at me when I was doing bad
I
shots.
think that means he don't want to call.
Pass.
Spinning over and
But I mean, his idea is right. You know, he's trying to pick up everything that's available.
Who will be snapping up a place in that semi-final? Find out after the break. Welcome to the partypoker.net World Open 3. The remaining players are all determined to stay in the game for their chance to win that $200,000. Let's get back over to our commentary team.
Thank you, Lisa. Still a full table of 6 here, although there has been chip movement. Most significantly, of course, Ashley Hayles nearly doubling up at the hands of Dave Copus. And if you think the bear is scary with an average stack, let's watch him with big chips.
Worried about how small it was.
Cards out here. Coren here under the gun.
It's not the wand, it's the wizard that waves
Spot.
it.
That's plenty for some here, but not Copus.
Pass.
Yeah, that's probably because he just raised the last hand. Don't want to make it seem like you're raising too many on the spin.
It's not a
7,000
bad fold
total.
anyway. Ace-3 suited, it's not a great hand, you know. It's only 5% better than Ace-3 offsuit, and what's that? It's nothing, is it? It's no big deal. Here it is again, what Ace-3 suited.
Stay more get involved with it.
Pass.
Simon Craig's been pretty busy tonight so far.
He's won a couple of pots, hasn't he?
Yeah, must have read a book.
Come on.
He must have read a book since he was on here last. Let's hope the last Phil Elmer book.
Have you seen his bio sheet? I can't believe what he's written on there.
Yeah.
It says, what's your best poker achievement? He says, nicking my money every Friday afternoon.
It would. Nicking your money, yeah.
Nicking my money.
He won't mind. You get jealous and all that, though.
He's 100% right, though.
Tell you what, the only
He's
thing
chatting
is,
you up.
if you and Neil Channing got married,
I've got to avoid him. Every time I see him,
wouldn't be
he's
a
on
quiet
he does
household.
the last buying, doesn't he? What do you call it?
The what?
You know, you put a bottle in and
This could get Copus back into it.
Raise.
Hang on a
the
bit.
longest in, you know. He's
6,000
always doing it every
total.
time I see him.
Oh, the last longer bet.
How many's he got, Jesse? Did you see?
Yeah, he likes the last.
Sorry?
Did you see how many chips he's
Well,
got?
he's got about 20,000, so he's put
Pass.
6 of them in.
Every
right
time
now.
I see him, I go out immediately straight upwards because I always, you know what I mean, try and get away with
He'd
it.
love to get some action here, wouldn't he?
Got nothing here off of
He gets
it.
the tour at me and I'm gone.
Da Hitman.
Yeah, we've got to get the hitman to look at his cards a bit faster.
3 bets.
Oh, how'd you feel?
What did Jesse say? He's going to get some. He might get some money here. Jesse's a curse, isn't he? Wow.
The complete
Pass.
pack. And Dave Copus, who
15,000 more.
he didn't
He's got to
get,
go all in now. He's got to move it
He
all
got-
in. He's got
yeah,
no
he
choice
got-
for what he's got left.
And probably feels sort of semi-confident.
Queens one.
Oh,
he got quite unlucky last time against the defending the champion, Pippa Flanders, and here he's just been
He got pipped by Pippa, huh?
yeah, and now cold cocked by Dale Hoy. Unless the jack comes.
Split pop another two.
Pretty good flop.
It wouldn't be. A 2 and then a 3.
Quick exit for Copus. 2 cards.
Yeah.
Now a 3 and you have a split pot.
or an ace
What
or
about a two? What about a two? We're not counting a two.
I don't think a 2 or a 3 would matter, would it?
do sort of free.
It's only a jack, isn't it?
That's a split pot.
he's gone. Oh, Vicky's saying a split pot.
I'm confused. Yeah.
She's been drinking too much wine, I think.
She's usually quite drunk by about this stage of the day.
Kid in the queen classy.
I'm only kidding.
But I mean,
I'm only kidding. Vicky's a lovely lady.
Copus feeling like he was going to get a double up there at least and get back in it, but he run into the queens and neither improved. Queens up, beating jacks up.
At the end of it, even if I had a bigger stack, near the end, jacks against queens, I think I'll lose them all there anyway. So it's just short and sweet, as they say.
5 now, 4 players and a bullseye.
It's not over yet, though, is it?
What, the title?
Yeah, I know it is, but
The game's still left to go.
still got a chance. They got Man City, he's got City, yeah. Got the derby, haven't they?
Don't be cross. Don't be cross.
When
Raise.
Raise to 6,000 total.
Vicky trying to get some chips back.
Ashley's calling. Let's see what he's got.
Marvellous.
6, 7, yeah.
Yeah,
Pass.
So basically I've got one hand around, but you don't have position on me. Is that how it's going to work?
I've
Hitman.
got one more in.
What's the hitman? Oh, a queen. He's got a queen. I should check about an hour to get rid of. Should have a look. Have another look. No.
Pass.
Okay. It's getting faster actually.
What is Ashley up to? Is he just trying to have some fun here?
Yeah, he's got a lot of chips. He likes to play. He likes to see flops. And he's against Vicky. I mean, that's probably why he's played. He knows he can take it off if she don't catch it, probably. Depending on how far the wine's soaked in.
Check.
Here he comes. Look, he's going to take it off.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
There you go.
7,000.
And she'll throw that away. Oh, she'll call. Like I said, she'll call. This Vicky's a tricky Vicky, I'll tell you. She just plays different all the time. She's actually getting prettier as well.
Check.
Oh, she's got the 10 now.
Well, Ashley a check anyway.
She's got a straight draw here now.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah, he's got a middle pin 8.
Yeah, he'll check.
Lovely. You don't know what that word is, check.
15,000.
Oh, she's called
Call.
again. Look.
She's got her
That's my
mind made up.
strategy.
Just going to check call all the way.
How much will she call on the river?
Okay, check on the blind there.
He's going to have to make a big bet to get her off this, isn't he?
Well, he's got no choice now. He's got nothing. He's like me. Once he gets a chip in that potty kettle, let go of it. Once you get running without that ball, that's it. I mean, I'm just off and off and off and off.
I'll tell you what.
You're exactly right. That is what he's done.
That's exactly right. I mean, the only way he can win it now is just keep running.
How much did he bet out there?
He had to put a big bet.
It's 30,000.
Yeah, it had to be a big bet.
This is gutsy if she calls this.
Well, he might, you know, when the flush is there, the straight session, so it looks like he'd be happy. Looks like he'd be happy to check it though if he had, you know, I mean, he bet the flop look when there was a queen. Maximum he could have probably would be a queen, right? Yeah. And now there's a flush there and there's a straight there, and he still carried on betting. So
it's either everything or nothing.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like he's got nothing or everything. What's she gonna do? She might suss him out. She's been working these things out just lately, has Vicky. I've been quite impressed actually with the size of her, her brain. Come on, baby, call, fold, fold. I like both of them. I've got to shout both ways.
I'll tell you what.
Good luck.
Wow!
Oh, what a good call! I told you she's been thinking about it. You see,
she really has.
She's getting this. Good luck. He needed it with that one. Look at him.
Wow! You know, he showed a lot of heart actually, bet 3 times there, but Vicky, what a call that was.
But how much did she have left there?
They didn't have much.
Not many.
You know when you said get
no, you see, a lot of people do that. You know, like you bet 30,000, maybe had 40 lelleft. So if you leave them a few chips left where they've still got a squeak, you're better off just sending them all in, you know what I mean?
She would have had about 25,000 left.
Well, you know, maybe she would have said I'm all in or just threw it away. And then it's a lot tougher for the call because you're out the tournament.
Yeah. That's why I fancy the other hand where she had queens. If she don't have the player in between them, she would have had action there where he had the ace king and hit the king.
Pass.
That's really stunned this table. I mean,
Pass.
she really risked everything there, didn't she?
Well, that's definitely what Ashley didn't want. That's definitely what Ashley didn't want. You know, he got himself a nice stack there, and last thing he wants to do is get caught out.
To 8,000 total.
What's happening now?
We got the Samaritans ringing us.
Pass.
So what's this guy's name in the
Twice done it.
Is it the 1 seat?
Dale Hoy. He's played a couple times.
Where's he from?
Great Yarmouth.
Oh, okay.
I've got too much respect for racehorse.
You know me better. Yeah, right.
Music celebra. Somehow I got conned into betting on it about 8 to 1.
I thought we were really right. Welcome.
Moves are not our
That's going to make Vicky very strong in this tournament now. Is
Chip
Ashley,
leader now.
Is he going to be able to buckle down, you think?
Doubt it. You know what he's like. You know, she's got 141,000 now. She'll be feeling tremendous.
Dave Copus must be sitting there thinking, why couldn't it be been bluffing when it was me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Pass.
Yeah. Nice pass.
Ashley's made it 8 here. 7.
Eddie's been playing pretty solid, hasn't he? Ain't, you know,
He hadn't put a foot wrong, to be fair, you know. It took about 3 hours doing it.
Call. Pass.
I don't like these calls with these little pairs.
Well, actually, I mean, I'd sooner call and raise them. I don't like raising them myself.
Even in the first level?
You know, I mean, if you catch one and the guy's got a big overplay, you might get a big payday. I mean, as it happens, it's got to come perfect here. Like.
About 2 or 3,000 would be your lot you'd want to put in.
Yeah.
Ashley's going to win this pot.
I don't like little pairs. I don't like raising with them. I mean, it's and you can't call in it in a multi-way pot with them because you know you might flop set over set and you're in trouble. You know, somebody might have a bigger set.
14,000.
What is Dale thinking about?
This is why they're terrible hands to play. You can't. What can you do? You're either committed to the end in bluffing, or you lose your raise.
And sometimes you hit your set and don't get on anyway. You think?
Well, like the devil just said, you know, the multi-way. You know, how many times do you see it set over set? And you just do all your chips. You might as well throw the hand away straight away.
That's right.
You know, because you're hoping to hit a miracle to start with, and if you do it, you're set. More than likely, you'll only get a little pot.
I remember in the main event at the World Series, he came down 9-7 deuce, and Todd Brunson had 2 10s, and I had flopped a set of 9s, and he bet out, and I raised, and Elmer was on the button with a set of deuces. So Brunson folded. The next down was the 10.
Nice.
Finally got him out the pot. I'd have been in trouble. Anyway, I fell out the main event. Deuces, baby, leave them alone.
Pass.
That was fun.
Call.
He took it quite well, actually. I mean, I played the bollocks off him and he accepted it. You know. It's easy to play when you flop top set, though.
7,000 more. Call.
Now Vicky's limped in here, and Ashley, this is just straight out revenge, isn't it? He's
just
raised 7,000.
He hasn't got any brakes on his vehicle, and that is it. In a nutshell, he's a very, very exciting player to watch.
Look at this, deuce.
Check.
She's checked, and here he comes, and she's just going to call him now and let him blow off away.
12,000.
She's just going to call him.
Well, I mean, her best play is just to keep checking and calling all the way.
And the fact that she did that with an ace-10 last time when she had nothing on the flop, he might still think she's got nothing here and carry on betting, you see.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, what's going on here? She's going to check again for definite. Don't dare bet. What are you doing? Oh, that was stupid. That was a silly bet, that.
Why? Because you can only get action if you actually had something.
He was definitely going to bet. She checks, he definitely whacks some chips in.
No, I think she's probably got a 10.
What's she got left?
A lot more if you do hot silly, Ashley, son.
It's 15.
It's 25.
60. It's like that's 75.
No,
80.
25.
That's 85.
Don't do hot silly, Ashley, son.
Oh my!
Easy, I tell you.
Has he fallen for this? He thinks she's betting weak
I
here.
don't like this kid though. He makes good TV, you know.
He's great. He is fantastic.
He makes good TV. Me and him do a bit of karaoke together too. We sang "I Did It My Way" in Blackpool, but we didn't sing the exact words. Just what Frank sang. Just a bit different.
Maximum pressure, actually.
He might be a bit stumbled here as to why Vicky's come out and bet. You know, flat called him last time and then come out and bet here when he knows full well if she checks he's going to bet, and he knows she knows that.
Yeah.
You know, so that might have thrown him a bit here, and I don't know. He might think she's on one.
He's going to throw it away.
He just said, "I can't believe you've got a 2."
He did say that.
He's going to throw it away, I think.
He must throw it away, mustn't he? But
Hang on, Vic. Nice play.
Pass.
Well, she called him down all the way with a 10 last time, so she's got a 10. You know, she might call him down. So.
she did check. She's kissed goodbye to at least 40,000 now.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He was going downhill, went over X for that.
Nearly went all in.
I wish you would have done. That was the plan. I tell you, in all honesty, I bet that so you would raise.
You what?
I bet so you would raise. You never did it.
I do understand that,
I was
what
worried
she's
after
saying.
the last one. You
But with
bet
Ashley, you don't have to do that.
You get a raise out of you,
know what I mean? You
He doesn't need any
You
help.
shove him in anyway.
No, he's like the runaway train.
Yeah.
Just let him keep running.
He's like a sailor with 9 arms on
Made a
Fado.
few moves,
Small
right?
blind there, Ashley.
She is, isn't she? Hey?
You're small blind.
Oh, yeah, that's
In
right.
fact, he plays a little bit like Mad Marty Wilson, doesn't he?
No, nobody plays as fast as Marty. Wow, he's unbelievable. He's always got a million chips, so he's out in the first hour. But when he hits a bit of form, you walk around, you know, you walk around the tournament, and all you hear is bad beat Marty stories.
Is it again?
There's so many of them around.
Raise. 6,000 more.
Thought you might not.
Is this trigger raising?
Not getting my own game smiled at me now. Let's have a look.
Call.
Ashley needs to win a pot, he just gets settled back down again. He was in the crew. What's she got here? A deuce 3, that's a pretty good hand.
Simon's been coming out and betting
Check.
when he ain't hit the flop. I wonder if he will this time against Ashley. Yeah.
10,000.
Jeez, that takes some courage, doesn't it?
I think his head must be a bit sore now, actually. Yeah,
Pass.
I don't think Simon's got much of a poker face. I've looked at him there and he just looked like he was feeling sick. He's still trying to get rid of the luck, look. He'll go in a minute. Watch this.
I tell you what, he's got 100% record.
Yeah.
That number 3.
His table image is fantastic.
Well,
isn't
anybody
it?
who watched him play the last time, he didn't play like this last time. I mean, he didn't even bet when he had the nuts. So, I mean, you know, everybody's a bit scared when he bets. If
Not
they watch
drink.
Vicky Coren's just sort of taken over this game.
Well, the wine's taken over Vicky Coren. Once she gets juiced up, you might as well forget about bluffing it.
Another low pair from Dow. See what.
I think he'll raise with this one. Somehow 5s look better than deuces.
Right.
Raise. 8,000 total. Pass.
Maybe
Pass.
on the first level.
Pass.
What's the hitman got?
He's got a queen and a ace. Ooh. Now come on, Eddie, baby. Stick the re-raise in.
The dwell up and
That's
re-raise
the
or
done.
just straight in?
What's that race?
Oh,
6,000
listen now.
more.
What's that raise?
Raise it.
Hey,
Raise.
which is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's going to be a good play. I mean,
well, this
not
guy's
automatic, is it?
This guy's going to automatically throw these fives away, I guarantee, because Eddie hasn't made a move for an hour, and they've only been playing 40 minutes.
To 16. 8 more.
It's not much of a raise.
Nah,
I mean,
see,
no.
in my book, then he might as well not bother, because he can put this 8 in now.
Yeah, he'll call 8. I mean, if Eddie had raised 20, the fruit would. He'll call the 8.
Yeah, he's getting, and he's in position.
I mean, he don't like it because Eddie has said he hasn't done anything.
He's thinking that Eddie's trying to lure him in, perhaps.
Yeah, but there's 25 in there, and you can put the 8 in.
Yeah.
You know, and see what happens.
But plus, the other thing he's probably thinking of is that if he beats Eddie in this pot, he won't get invited back next time.
Call.
Well, he's always going to call.
Reacting up there, Dan?
I'll let you know in a minute.
Eddie's made a big pot here out of position now. I mean, you think he's going to? If he misses, is he going to bet out strong?
No, he's checked in the dark. Oh, I don't like that one.
Oh, mate, look
at this. Perfect flop. Perfect flop for this.
Fives, yeah.
This is a perfect flop for Hoy here. Hoy.
I think he bets Eddie passes myself.
Oh, yeah, 1,000,000%. He's got to bet here, and Eddie's got to throw it away. So that check in the dark was a good check, actually.
I'd be betting sort of 20,000 into this pot myself.
Yeah, I mean, Dale's
13.
13,000.
probably.
Yeah.
To me, it ain't big enough to bet.
What's Eddie going to do here? Don't silly, because this guy's got to call him if he does it. He's got to assume that he's got a guaranteed 10 outs to win the pot, probably. You know.
I mean, his thought was right before the flop to stick a re-raise in, but it's built a big pot now, hasn't it?
Yeah. You know, I mean, he's got to think he's got 10 outs, so I can't see how he's going to go anywhere, whatever Eddie does. I mean, if Eddie's got the flush draw, the 2 5s are winning.
And he's putting them on.
I think Eddie's going to throw it away after about 3 hours.
If he does,
go and make your cups of tea at home. Go get the kettle on.
If he does throw it away, the check dark done him a favour.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, but I think he would have.
As long as he throws it away, that is.
Yeah. What's he going to do here? He's thinking.
Looks like he's stealing himself up for the check raise.
Yeah.
I mean, Hoyt might throw a lot of hands away here, but the 5s are going to have him in, like you said, Fish. He's got 10 outs.
That's
he thinks,
right,
at least.
Yeah. You can actually hear Eddie's backside chewing at the chairs. No, he's gone.
When he dwelled up last time, he passed, didn't he? So.
That was also at the end of the level. The new blinds are going to be 2 and 4.
Oh, there's a voice I remember. Voice of Christmas past.
First level over, and Vicky Coren has taken most of her chips from Ashley Hayles. But everybody's still in good shape here, aren't they? Welcome back to the poker at the partypoker.net World Open 3.
He was in the mobile phone game with me, wasn't he?
Pass.
What's Vicky got?
That's a reason, man.
Vicky's got the nuts.
It's a bit of a curveball, isn't it?
Mix it up a little bit. Ace 9's nothing big, is it?
Spin it.
No, but in a short-handed game, Ace 9 and diamonds, I mean, you got to raise with it.
She's given Eddie Hearn a free flop. I think this is the second. Yeah.
Eddie needs to see a flop just to get him. He's desperate to catch a Jack 6 out there. And it's gone perfect for Vicky.
Gives her a bit more confidence of her kicker as well.
Yeah, Simon might have a little stab at this as the check to him.
Check. Check. Check.
No.
Check.
Yeah, good check from Vicky.
Figures if she's winning now, she can just trap him.
Well, Vicky's got more experience than all of these actually put together, more or less. Well, maybe besides Ash, I don't know how long Ash has been playing, but I don't know how long Hoy's been playing, but certainly Simon and Eddie. She's been playing a lot of years as Vicky.
A lot of people don't realise how early Vicky took the game up.
Yeah, I mean, she was going into Vic when I was going in 10 years ago, so she's been playing a long time.
She was only 15.
Surely.
I was only 15 too. Apparently they let you in when you was 15.
I prefer to wait until I might have gone behind and then bet.
She's got on her bio sheet, she's 17.
That's what she was saying. No, but I mean, it's funny you say that. I mean, Devilfish, I mean, those cash games at the Vic 10 years ago, they were probably the toughest little games to learn in the world.
Yeah, I mean, there was tough games in the Vic.
Sent a lot of people skint anyway.
Yeah.
Is this going to suit him?
Raise.
Yeah, but he should put his cards on the glass, not leave them like that, because people can actually see in the reflection. I mean, how long has he been doing this? He should put them square in the box.
Eddie.
17,000 to raise. 21.
Oh. Well, I mean, Eddie's down.
Oh, aces are out there. What's going on here? There's 2 aces out there. Is he?
Must be Ashley in a big blind. He's down to
Re-raise.
Oh, this is unlucky,
Wow.
really. I mean, he's gonna start feeling like someone's got it in for him, really.
Yeah, at the moment he's starting to feel like he's got.
You're 17.
He's getting it every which way.
He's put 17,000 out of 64, which means he's only got 48,000 left.
Yeah. I think he'll throw this away. There's not much of a to go out the tournament with.
Yeah.
And Eddie's pretty tight. I mean, you can hear him squeak when he walks. I think he'll throw this away.
They've come over the top of him 3 times and nobody showed his hand.
This is where I say he's been unlucky, you know. He hasn't really had a hand. And when he's had any sort of like marginal hand, somebody's had a big hand out. He's been a bit unlucky. I think he's going to throw this in the dustbin.
Yeah, he might feel like he's being picked on, but he'd still be throwing this away, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And draw the sign in the line in the sand next time.
Yeah, he ain't had any form at all, has he?
No. Which serves him right for all the laughing he's done at me.
You think he might start picking on the dealers, the dealing machine?
Yeah, he should pick on the dealing machine like Phil Elmuth did. Swap the dealing machine. I ain't going to play till the dealing machine comes back into play.
I mean, under normal circumstances, it'd been an easy decision, but the fact is, every time he's raised, someone's come over the top of him.
Yeah.
But this time he ain't got an hand to go to war with King 10. I mean, the guy might have ace 10, he might have ace king, 2 10s, 2 kings. You're in such bad shape, you know. There they go. Well, they got about 5 minutes of extra TV time there.
If he shows him now, he's going to show him, look.
Yeah, he'll show him. He'll
Show
show
the
him.
crowd.
No, I ain't going to show it.
Whoa.
It was a good pass, mate.
It wasn't that difficult a pass.
Nice response.
You know, usually 30% is a very active bet frequency. We've got 3 players over that mark. It's been a real loose game, hasn't it? He's gone a bit quiet.
Actually, if I stuck my foot in, it would be the first time. Vicky's got a king jack.
Cool.
She just likes to go with that hand. Actually, he's got a 5-7. He's always got a 5-8, a 5-7, a 3-5,
He's great to watch,
a
isn't he?
4-5. Yeah,
He's great.
it'd be no good if I was on the table because I've always got them.
You'd have the same hands, you two, wouldn't you?
Eddie's got a free roll with a 4-6, has he?
They could use a free flop. I mean,
Go on, Ed. Flop something nice.
Well, it could come. I mean, they've all got the same cards. It's hard for anything to come up. He's got the 5.
Check.
God, those 5s are all over. I mean, Hayles must.
Check.
Eddie's thinking of having a stab at this. Oh, it's Vicki.
15,000.
That'll win it, I think, from Vicky. Ashley's the only one with an hand 5, and he knows she bet the 3 deuces out to him, so he'll throw that away just in
Jeez,
case
you're
she's
right,
done the
Fish.
same with the 9s.
Plus.
Nice bet, first to act.
I didn't think she was going to get there.
Well, first is always better than last because, you know, if you bet in first place, the guy next to you thinks you're at it, but he's frightened of the 2 guys behind him.
You're 4, Ashley.
It seems like it used to be that she would give a lot away by her talking, but I feel like it's changed now. She gains more information than she gives.
Yeah, I
Or
mean,
it depends who she's talking to, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. she makes the right decisions a lot of the time. Makes some good calls where a lot of people would throw the hand away.
Yeah.
Raise to 15,000 total.
Eddie likes his king 10.
Well, it's like the nicest hand he's seen.
Plus.
Pass.
Plus.
A total of 15. Oh, wow.
Whoop.
Time for a
Make it
little
50.
Whoa, good move.
50,000
Let's see how good Simon's game is now at the minute.
It's going to be tough for him to fold these, isn't it?
No, I don't think so myself. Ace Jack's just an automatic fold. I mean, the
I
fact
like
that it's
to
so
cook
is
as
not
it
a big deal.
happens. Why do you ask?
You any good?
I'm
Is she any good at
certain
what?
things I can cook very well.
Oh, cooking.
Is there some level of this conversation I'm not understanding?
Certain things you can cook very well.
I'm quite a good cook, actually.
Simon Craig's brains.
I have heard she's a good cook, actually.
Neil Channing's roast.
Yeah.
Nice bit of scrambled egg in the morning. Come on, throw it away.
What's going through Trigger's brain right now?
I think after you should
Did he ask get married?
No,
The worst thing is if you are trying to think, I
marriage,
mean, we know how Helmuth blows his top,
It's
don't
not
he? People
relevant.
talk while he's in the tank, but
There's a very
if he's
fine
genuinely
going
trying
around
to
a
think
little
about
while
the
ago,
end, it
going
don't
around
help with everyone
Devilfish, you hear that?
gabbing on in the background. doesn't it?
I should
I
be
did
so
hear that,
lucky.
I did hear
I
that.
dream of going out
Not
with
letting
them.
him breathe.
Yeah, he sort of started off a conversation.
He goes out with girls
wasn't
much
going
younger than
anywhere.
me, that's the problem.
He's going to throw it away. Come on.
He gets all the luck.
It's an automatic fold.
You're not,
Ace
you know,
Jack.
what?
It's gone.
The thing is, what are you hoping to put the other one on Ace 10, Ace 9? You're going to afford to let them ones go. Yeah.
There's nothing between you and you.
I mean, he's
Very
a very good friend of mine. You know,
Cards
but it's
sometimes
not
on
like
the
that. Not like a, you know,
And she is the chip leader again.
not that sort of thing.
Well, she gave
Is this
away,
not
threw a few
this
and got them
conversation
right
on
back.
television?
She got into
Oh,
a few
yeah.
traps already. Vicky.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Poker becomes so easy when you're in good form, though, doesn't it? I mean,
Just,
won a
you
few
know,
tour-
no limit all of them is just about. Sorry, Jess, finish what you're saying. I know he's going to give me a compliment now. I'm going to let you finish it. Go on.
I was just going to say, when things are going well, it's like the hole's very small, you know? You can do everything. I mean, you win a few tournaments and stuff.
That's right. I mean, no limit all of them is the biggest form game in the world. If you're out of form, it's like jumping out of a plane and you parachute on open and you land on a church steeple by your what's it, you know what I mean? It's a terrible game, you know?
There's a re-raise here by Simon. Ash has raised him in a small blind. He's made it another 20 to go.
It's a good bet, isn't it? I mean, he's saying he's not going to put up with this kind of stuff from Ashley.
Well,
I
you've
mean,
got Ace King, it makes it a lot easier to do.
I guess so.
Simon's got his poker face on now, look. If you watch when it goes back to Simon. He's got his poker face, and if you call me, I'm going to tell my mum. No, Simon's a real nice kid.
It's solid. Cool.
We was all probably like this, you know, first couple of years at poker, you know.
Think a better voice, wouldn't it?
Every time you make a bet, and it's hard, isn't it?
We've done
Hard work.
50.
Well, actually, according to his bio, he's been playing 17 years. Sorry.
Well, I think he's actually feeling pretty comfortable in this lineup.
Yeah, well, he's played. I watched him play the last time when you know, and I just think that he's totally different class tonight.
Yeah.
He's playing well. He's stealing a few and robbing them.
He's been getting a lot in the home game, has he, Ian, as well?
Can we skip that and go on to something else? We tend to have a game every Friday lunchtime for a few quid and who pays lunch, and he has my money on a regular basis.
Who would you pick as the winner right now? It's kind of hard to say, isn't it?
Well, you know,
I think Vicki might win this set. I think this seat's like good for Vicki because Ash can murder his chips. I mean, Ash could win it. Don't get me wrong. I'd fancy one of them two. I think.
I tend to agree with the Devil. I mean, I would, if you had to put a bet down, I would go for Vicki. I really do like Vicky's game, you know, overall.
Eddie's got an ace king here.
Oh, king crab.
Oh, I thought it was ace king. Excuse me.
But obviously, who I'd want to win, I want Simon to win.
She does seem very comfortable with the situation right now.
She's in a really nice spot
I thought
because
I'd probably
Eddie's got no chips, finding nothing. She's got Oi next to her, who's a pretty tight player. And you know, I mean, and she's got Ash, so she knows how to play Ash, you know, and just let him keep betting. And
If she had folded that hand against Ash, I mean, it would have been completely different momentum at this table, wouldn't it?
That's what he would have had massive chips, wouldn't he?
Yeah. That's what happens in his one-table satellites. It's usually one big key hand, you know, that changes everything around. Either kills you or gets you running.
Puss. Puss.
Does he nearly have to move all in against Dale Hoy again?
Right. He wants a couple of cards to do it. He don't want to have a
Very well played.
flip with that sort of rubbish.
Vicky has won 10 hands. She's in front. And everybody's pretty comfortable except for Eddie right now. Isn't
Yeah. Eddie should have took that $6 grand. I mean, you probably, I'm not sure the odds, but you're probably about 1 to 12 on that. The big blind ain't going to call you if you move in, you know, for that amount. So.
The blinds are 3 and 6
We're doing a seaside up everywhere now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Ian, how serious is Eddie Hearn's situation, and does he know what he has to do?
Yeah, I mean, Eddie's no one's fool. He knows exactly what he's got to do, but he just hasn't had any cards at all, Jesse. You know, it's almost a shame, really. We all wanted to see him do well in his first TV event.
Careful.
But he's just had no luck. You know, he's raised
out of these things sometimes, don't you?
Yeah, you get blocked out, and there ain't anything you can do. You know,
Is that a trap?
a couple of times he's
Well,
raised.
it is.
He's had 2 different people come over the top straight away. So,
10,000 more.
but he's held it in there, and he's passed the hands. You know, and he's still in there with a chance. I mean, he's got 37,000.
Yeah, if he had lost patience, he'd be out already.
Exactly. Yeah. So he's done well.
Vicky's got a real hand here, and this is about the 3rd or 4th time she's done this move to Dale Hoy. Is he going to start getting personal about this?
Will you? You're going to have a look.
You called it exactly
Ill-Day's
right,
nine.
Jesse. He's just announced a raise.
I mean, it's funny what you said.
Problem
You
is, though,
said,
if it comes an ace on the flop,
you know, you can pretend you're taking it
that's the
personally, but if
difficulty.
you do, you're going to be in trouble in this game. Because see, and this could be it for Dale Hoy.
Yeah, it will be it. Don't worry.
These little things, you just peel off a flop,
With
and
the
see,
ace
and
jack.
now he's going to get wrapped up.
If you've got ace jack, it's a very nice flop.
She's told him if you've got ace devil, come and watch this.
25,000.
You call immediately, like it was nothing. I'm worried you're going to get knocked out on this
Oh, Dale Hoy really was
shouldn't be
making a
worried.
good
It's a
run
good
here,
thing
and
we
it
really
was
fucked.
just peeling off the floppy, and that. Can he get away from it
You're
now?
right.
I
You're
doubt
right.
it. He ain't got enough chips left. He ain't got enough chips left. And the thing is what we're saying, Jesse.
Go on, you've scared me with the call. I'm going to check.
He's talked
Let him
himself
bluff it
into
on the
this.
Well, why has Vicky checked this? Is she scared of something?
Yeah,
I've got no idea why she's checking.
You're going to get paid on the
It's a
end, I'll
really
tell you
bad
that for
check.
free.
He could have 5, 7 or 9, 10. He could have a straight draw. A lot of straight draws on there.
Oh yeah, it's a very dangerous board, isn't it?
I mean, there's a flush draw now, but I mean, he called her on the flop, so.
And in fact, if a scary card comes and he moves in on the river, she's going to have a tough time calling,
Well,
isn't she?
She can't improve, you know. Even if she gets an ace, she's still. It's no different to her end, Jesse. So she should have gone all in there, for sure. In my book, the ace is a completely immaterial card.
You've really freaked me out. Shall I value bet, or do you have a better hand than me? You can't check with a better hand than me. Go on, well done. You've stopped me from betting. Ace jack.
Unbelievable.
Good enough.
that.
Wow, Dale Hoy, Devilfish really let off the hook there
I should
by
have
Vicky.
bet. You played that very well. The check, the call, it stopped me from betting again.
I don't know what she did there. She's trying to make a good case for why she played it like that. But there ain't a good case, you know, because there was, I said 9-10 was an up and down straight. You know, 5-7 was an up and down straight draw. I could have had any of them hands.
She could only have
With the
put him
worst
on
hand in Jack
trips.
5, I would be so grateful for a free flop.
She could only have put him on trips and thought she was getting out light.
Yeah, but I mean, but he ain't got a lot
You've
of
called the
money in
bet on
front of
the
him
end, you
anyway.
probably
Man.
have.
She's got a bet. Yeah. Anyway, it's gone now. It doesn't make no difference. He got off light. I think if she'd have put a big bet in on the 10, he'd have threw the Jack 5 away anyway, personally. He couldn't be beating anything but a stone cold bluff, really.
These one-table formats, you just don't really get much room for making a mistake. I mean, sometimes you can play
No.
perfectly and get nothing at all anyway.
You might get away with one mistake, definitely not two. You're out as in this format.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are both two guys who probably have been able to play these perfect, but it's hard to not make a mistake. I mean, it is only maybe 60 hands, but it's tough, isn't it?
You've got to concentrate all the time, Jesse. You know, it is unbelievable what goes into.
Check, check.
There we go. Nothing's going to happen here.
I think Ashley has really put on the brakes against Vicky.
I might actually be winning. I'm going to check. Check. I may actually have the best hand as possible.
No, she's just talked him into checking with that 9 because she thinks it might be good.
Check.
The 9's irrelevant, actually. She's going to win it with a 10.
Cold.
Go on then, what have you got?
I've got a 9.
Well, that's no good.
No good, I'll tell him.
I've got a 10.
Go on, girl, shows.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she talked him into thinking the 9 might be good. He knew she never had a king, or she wouldn't have been saying that. So it's likely she never had a jack too, so 9 might be good then, with the speech she gave him.
Well, you would have had your chips in there a little bit, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
What does it want? I mean,
With a
you,
10.
that means you need a
Could have had a
jack.
jack, I could have had him in
Well,
it.
you could have done, but I mean...
She's bet 4,000 and she stayed above.
She's rattling on his own.
It's cold.
You can't bluff them not good enough to pass. You have to bluff the stronger players.
She just smoked 14-6 in the 5-minute break and all that. So she's got the old nicotine going strongly through her veins.
Could have had a cheeky king, anyway.
Is this it for Eddie? Is
Yeah, I'll
this good
fancy.
enough?
Got a king.
I'll fancy.
I'd have raised.
There he goes. 2
All in.
pence, that'll do, mate. Let's hope he don't run into a big hand.
Well,
here.
there's a lot of bigger
Pass.
hands than Queen Jack that he can get to fold with a 37.
King Queen, I think Vicky might throw this away.
37,000.
I think she might.
I don't.
I think
Oh,
she
no,
might.
she got-
75.
She got 212,000.
How much is the raise?
She's already
Raised
re-raised to
to
75. That was a
75,000.
quick
Okay.
decision.
Oh, okay. She's boxing him off with it.
Yeah.
I mean, she really,
Yes.
she could have been in trouble with this hand, couldn't she?
Well, if he's got any ace, she's in trouble, you know. But anyway, she's made the right decision as it turns out, unless he gets lucky and catches a jack. He's due a bit of luck, to be fair.
Ashley's just putting him through the pain barrier here. I mean, there's no way he's going to be playing.
I don't know, I mean, I don't know what he's doing, actually.
I don't know what
Imagine
he's
neither does
misread.
he, so there you go. There he
Pass.
goes. He just realises he's 10.
Pass.
Good luck.
He is. He's. I mean,
Yeah.
you wouldn't begrudge him a little
Freaking
luck
out
here,
now,
would you?
Oh, he's made 3 big raises and he's come over the top every time.
Yeah, he's run into ace king, 2 aces, and now another dominated hand.
You never know.
I think this is a bit of justice for them dry chips and that bit of meat I got.
Hearn sweating the jack here.
It'll probably come off. No. Well, he needs to catch a 6 or a
6-8
jack
will
here.
split
6
it.
will give him a chance of splitting the pot with a straight.
Spot you on an end.
There's 83,000 in there.
Oh, that's no good to anybody.
No, there's no split
He's not
pots
looking-
out there.
that was just a tease.
Has to be a jack.
Has to be a jack now.
That's it.
Not yet.
Numbers.
If the 6 had come off instead of the queen, he'd have made the
Split it.
straight and split it. Look, he was nearly there.
Out in 5th, Eddie Hearn, a real rough ride for his first time on this team.
Yeah, well, now he knows what it's like.
Last hand for Eddie Hearn. He pushed with the queen jack. Really an automatic play, but Vicky woke up with the king queen, and that was all she wrote.
Yeah, every time he pushed, he ran into a bigger hand. You know, if he had king 10, they had ace king. Whatever he had king queen, they had ace king. I mean, he's just unlucky. That's this game. It's a cruel game, no one with all.
I'd love to go out and play again. I mean, the problem was I didn't get any chance to play any flops. Every time I raised, I either won the pot or I was re-raised, and I didn't have a strong enough hand. So the frustrating thing is I wasn't able to play flops and really get into the game. But
Actually, obviously, he has a lot of fun playing, but he wants to win. I think he's decided to get real serious for a little while, hasn't he?
Yeah.
You know, it's no good keep firing Jesse all the time, because then you just lose total respect to the table for the rest of the heat. Then,
yeah.
You know, he's done well really. He's wound his neck in a bit.
He looks a bit punch drunk when he looks a bit like a punch drunk boxer. It reminds me of Basher Malone. You heard the Basher Malone story? It's just his trainer. Boss, let me fight Basher Malone. He says, you are Basher Malone.
That's good.
Pass.
This game can do that to you, too.
Yeah, he can. He certainly can.
I've seen a lot of guys get knocked out of the World Series. They couldn't remember their own name either.
No, that's right. They walk around in a transfer box for it. I've seen Phil Elmer a few years ago outside fighting with a coconut tree, with a palm tree, and outside of he was actually kicking it. You know.
Check, check.
He thought it was Mike Matusow.
Yeah, both men of wood.
Check.
Hayles is playing this pair very slow.
10,000.
Now he's been folding to all the Simon Craig bets.
He has, hasn't he? Yeah.
Maybe he's going to show some backbone here.
Some backbone. I think that's the one thing he's got plenty of. Actually.
Oh, for sure.
He just seems to, for some reason, have gone into a little bit of a shell.
Cool.
There he comes. He's coming at him. Now he's got that money in there, he'll come back. Once the pot gets big enough, he won't let go of it.
And that might be a card that's good enough for Simon Craig not to bluff at it. Oh, wow.
20,000.
I mean, it's very hard for him to think Craig's bluffing here. We haven't seen a Craig bluff turned over.
He can't call this, Jesse. No. It's impossible. He can't call.
No.
I mean, I'm well pleased with the way he's been playing.
Yeah,
Trigger. I hope he goes on and wins it.
Yeah, he's played well. I mean, he has to bet. I mean, he can't assume his deuces any good once he's been called.
If Hayles calls this and loses, obviously it'll cripple him.
He can't call, surely.
It'd be a brilliant call. Or insane. Is he looking over trying to get a read off Craig?
No, he ain't looked at him once. I still can't believe. I know he's got his chips right there. Oh, mate.
4,000 change to begin.
Wow.
Not that bad.
What a good call that was.
Only a 4.
He's asking what he's got like his deuce might be some good. I think once he's called you, your deuce has to be no good, buddy.
I'll tell you what, that could be the call of the heat right there.
That was the call of the heat.
And I mean, Ashley Hayles was serious. He wasn't just lashing money in there. What did he do? Just take an opinion?
He just said he just fancied it. I mean, that's unbelievable.
Well, I told you, like a punch-drunk boxer, but I think you see now that he's going to bounce off the ropes and go. This is a bit like.
He feel like he's just won the pools, wouldn't he?
This is a bit like the Rocky Balboa moment, you know, he's come off them ropes again, now he's going to start swinging.
Welcome to the partypoker.net World Open 3. There's still plenty more action to come, so let's head back over to our commentary team.
Well, the blind's up to 5 and 10,000 now, and that extra level Devilfish is probably going to lose us a player, you think?
Yeah, I would think so, yeah. There's a couple of players here that need to get rocking and rolling very quickly.
I wonder if Ashley Hayles is going to come out of his box again.
Is it 4?
5.
Yeah, I was just telling him I've nicknamed him the Cinderella man.
10 score.
Keeps stopping for 10 minutes for a rest, then comes out swinging.
Plus.
This seems to be the big matchup. One of these two is going to get the other's chips. In fact, it might be Ashley or Vicki next out.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, they've got an idea where they both could clash 7, 9 and 8, 10. It comes a right flop.
Check.
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 Ashley's got the better of it right now with the pair, but there's 3 hearts up there.
Yeah.
Why'd he check?
I don't know, I would have bet. I'm not going to give a free card with him out, so. No, it's all no, she's going to bet, you know, because he checks, she knows he ain't got an out. Now she can steal it off him, you know.
10 minimum.
She's bet less than the minimum. 10 is the
7,000.
Well, that might make him call. Yeah, he's going to call now.
Cool.
Just call.
There'd be no reason to raise here, would there? I mean,
No, just call. She's going to, he knows now, she's got a little out, she's happy to check, because she's got nothing.
Check out of turn.
I'm going to have to bet something. How much though?
She hates this Vicky because she knows he's probably going to call her.
Four of hearts.
I mean, it's very hard for her to believe.
30.
Oh, that's big.
Well, she's got herself in a position.
I've got to assume you've got a 6 of hearts.
And the fact that Ashley checks out to turn that up to, of course.
You've
That
already
wasn't his best
turn.
move.
God, he's already made one great call tonight, but this is impossible, isn't it?
Yeah, he's not going to call here. But I mean, he checked out a turn there, which made it easy for her to put this bet in.
Nice bet.
After he'd smooth called, I don't think she would have bet again, barring that.
You don't have any hearts, do you?
No, neither do you little thief.
I don't think you had any.
I'll tell you what, she showed a lot of heart to bet on the river there, didn't he?
Well, as I say, I mean, it's only because he's checked out a turn that she's done the bet, you know.
But I mean, Ashley's first instincts were that he was good.
Yeah.
Buttons there.
I was just a small blind, yeah, that's right.
That could have cost him the tournament, like, you know. I mean, that one check out of 10 there, it's, you know.
Yeah.
How much was in that pot, Jess?
Do you now?
Well, once you put the 30 in and 10, 70,000.
You know, it's a big swing in it with these blinds.
And as you said, Fish, I mean, it was all because he checked the flop,
I'm
wasn't
going
it?
to raise. How much is the
He
big
checked the
blind
flop,
now?
so she knows he ain't got an out. Now she
Let's
steals it
make
off
it
him. But then
30
when he
to
called her, she thought she was wrong now.
30,000 total.
That's giving Vicky a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
confidence.
yeah. She's
putting
flying
right
by
back
the
to
seat
work.
of her pants now. He's Vicky. She's off. Belly full of beans, and off we go.
Uh-oh.
Don't do anything silly, Ashley, son. Just call if you want to call. No re-raising.
It's 25,000 on him. And he's got 152.
Wow. That was a good throw.
That was smart.
That was a good fall.
You didn't think he was going to do that, did you?
Oh, I don't think anybody did.
King Jack on any call.
7-5
Beaten all the way.
You know, I think Ashley really wants this. He's got his mind made up.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, this is a pretty good, you know, for him and Vicky, this is a great chance to win, you know, because the other two players are they're a little bit inexperienced, and I was telling her why he's a nice guy and a bit of inexperienced, and he ain't got a lot of chips, you know, so it's a perfect situation for one of these two, really.
Yeah. I mean, it's the best spot Dale and Simon have been in a while. They've played some, you know, been up against some very, very tough fields in these televised tournaments, and obviously to get through to the semis, there's a lot of equity in there. It's a $7,000 buy-in tournament, $500,000 prize pool. Yeah.
What's the winner get out of this, Jess, anyway? Do you know?
I think about 20,000. No, it's 200,000, I think, Devin.
Cool.
Not a lot.
You're right, you haven't got a lot. Oh, he's in great shape here.
Dale Hoy made a move all in. Quick call by Ashley Hayles, who, I mean, had to think that he was going to be 50-50 at best, but he's actually got Dale in a terrible spot.
He's about 11-4 on favourite to win it now, so he's in a great shot with him 2-6.
It's a big pot too. Anything but the king, really.
Well, that's not good for him, because if a 10 comes off now, the king would take it too.
Yeah.
That's a good flop for Hoy, actually.
Yeah, Hoy's got extra outs now, doesn't he?
Yeah.
There's no spades out there. It has to be 7, though. 7, 10, or king.
A 7, 10, or a king.
Well, Hayles will be a bit unlucky here, but there are plenty of cards for Dale.
I think it's going to be red 5 anyway. Oh no, red 9. Oh, black 9. Oh. Damn, I fancied a 9. Damn, I fancied a 9.
See you later. Nice going, bro. Cheers, buddy. Well done, son. Cheers, son. Good luck, mate.
As it was, the pair always held by Ashley Hayles. He was in better shape than he thought he might be, but aces and sixes worked.
I moved all in with King 4. I thought Ashley was at it. The blinds were big enough to steal, but I come up against a pair of sixes, I think it was, and missed. So again, that's the nature of the game, and adios amigos, we're going home.
Starting to get interesting here, three-handed. These three have all been in this situation before, but none with a huge record for sealing the deal. Can Vicky close the door?
71 ends. Come on, let's see what's happening.
Well, yeah, let's see if we can get to 75 and
Good.
before midnight.
He's raising ace 9.
That's solid.
It's a big hand, 300.
Raise 30,000 total.
I'll call you, bro.
Andy.
Yeah, thank God for that.
I think that double up gave Craig a lot of confidence. Look, he's swiveling around in his chair. He's sitting very straight. He'll be down on himself now.
Well, he knows he's got every chance now. You know, he had a swinger's chance earlier, didn't he? He knows he's got every chance now.
Plus.
Cool.
Cool.
Oh, he's doing that a lot.
Well, this isn't a bad answer call.
Race.
You know, he catches a few flops.
He's announced another ace. See?
Yeah. What? How much more?
30. See, I'd have made that bigger.
Well, it's more than the size of the pot.
Well, no, you're not, bro. I know you're not. I've got one of them hands. I like.
Said he's got an hand that he likes. I ain't seen an hand he don't like.
Let's have a look.
Simon's put 30,000 into 20,000 pot, and Ashley
With a cry of
called
bollocks.
straight away.
With a cry of bollocks.
Bollocks, let's have a look.
Yeah, well, he should have moved all in there, you know. I mean, how many chips has he got?
This is a huge pot now.
Which one?
Well, this is good.
Yeah, well, Ashley, I mean...
triggers it, he's 7, and he's got the ace of clubs on. No, he's going to move all in.
Ashley's beat him to the punch here, Ian.
Yeah.
But if you call with the 6-8 of clubs, I mean, this is the kind of thing you're looking for, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
That's the end of that. Craig's going to throw this away, and let's get on with the next hand. Simon's going to throw this away.
I wonder who the favourite is here.
What we've got here?
He's got 12 outs.
No, because he's got the ace of clubs in his hand, hasn't he? So he's got 8 clubs. He's got 8 clubs to catch, and an 8, right? And he's got 3 8s. He's got 11 outs. So Craig would be a big favourite.
It's not to know that, is he?
No. Plus, if the club comes, it can come club, and then he got the ace of clubs. But obviously, you don't know that, and it looks like an automatic fold, which it is. He's going to think about it for about 10 minutes, and he's going to throw it away. He might want to ring up his mum and ask her what she thinks. I'm only joking.
He's having a serious think about it.
Yeah, he's squirming about in that seat a little bit.
What do you think he's going through his head, Ian?
Well, I think I think they both played it wrong, to be fair. I mean, Simon should have raised even another 10,000. Ashley would have thought about it. The 40,000 raise or the all-in, and he'd have took the pot down there and then Ashley's flat call again. If he re-raises all-in, Simon would have thrown it away. So they both had equal chance of taking this pot.
I guess what's really attracting Craig here is that it's a huge pot. I mean, the pot right now is more than he's got left. A lot more. I guess he's getting about.
Well, he's already been down that low.
He's getting about 2 to 1 here.
He's had low chips before and he don't like it. He knows he's got every chance here.
I don't think he's going to call. I'm going to bet you £50. You're going to bet it? Can I have my £50 back?
Well, I don't think he's going to call.
Oh, see, this is unbelievable. You got no shot of getting your money back.
Well, I gave you 6 to 1 on your bet.
What? Well, this isn't a 6 to 1 chance, is it? He's studying.
It would be the call of the heat for sure. Can you believe it?
Oh. See what I mean? I never get a bet.
You know too much.
I'm right 99% of the time, and I never get a bet, and I finally get a bet and I lose. Mind you, I was a big underdog when I got that bet on.
So, Craig taking off that, but
10,000 less off the call.
Close. And that's giving Ashley Hayles a chip lead.
Old Ashley's shaking his head. It looks like one of the nodding dogs in the back. He's happy looking. He's happy. $30, she says. Come on, baby. She's playing a bit, though. She's rocking and rolling. She's playing like a man.
I tell you, these Vicki and
Simon's saying his prayers there. Look, please God, just give me something to pull, and we played.
Is this
King
enough?
5 suited. Come on, son. You got the best hand. Stick it in, Simon. Stick it in, Simon.
It's a long way, those 3 inches from the black to the blue.
Yeah.
From the pink to the brown as well.
Yeah. 3/4 of an inch.
He knows he's got. He knows that how low he is, and he's got to do something. But
this is perfect.
Obviously, King 5.
Slop it in there, son.
Oh, he's done it! Oh, that's great.
It's a good call. Okay, give me what price? I'd set 3 to 1 on Vicky's hand.
If Vicky wins, you get your 50 quid back.
I'm getting even money and he's favourite. That's not fair. Gotta give me 2 to 1.
Go on in.
All right, 2 to 1.
It's horrible.
2 to 1.
Like I came here to
For the 9 or the 10.
37 more.
37 more.
She hasn't even called. Well,
she'll call it.
Good news for you. You've got the best hand at the moment.
He knows that, love. Come on, get on with it. I know that too. I'll bet your hand though, because I think it's going to
Got
come.
a gamble with you, Simon, but I mean, you're in front at the moment. Well done.
Come on, baby.
I mean, this has
How bad
been,
is it?
no matter what the result, a great show of heart from Simon Craig to get his money in here, a chance to get 139,000.
I mean, I want Vicky to win because I've had the bet, but I feel sorry for Simon. I like to see him win. He showed balls to stick his money in with that King 5, and he deserves to win it, really. So if I lose another 50 to this bandit on my left, I won't feel so bad.
Well, there's a 5, but the 9 and 10 are still alive.
Yeah, but it still looks bad for me and my bet.
No spade.
And once again, there's no spade or club or flush or anything there. Oh, nothing. Oh, there it comes.
Yeah, a jack makes it more interesting right now. That'd be a straight for Vicky as well.
Yeah. A jack, a 9 or a 10.
Go on, Trigger.
You know, let me tell you something. When you bet, don't bet with a lucky bastard.
You're my nemesis.
You got a few there, haven't you?
You've got into the one guy who's in better form than you are.
All right.
But Simon Craig, he keeps bouncing back,
oh,
and
boy,
that'll give him a lot of wind in his sails.
Pulling teeth.
Welcome back to this heat of the partypoker.net World Open 3.
I spoke too soon.
Button passing to the blinds.
Cool.
Yeah, they've had a few of these, haven't they? This is.
I don't really know why Ashley's. Oh, wait. Every time he calls you, really. Oh, he's got the better hand again, look.
He might be re-raising here, Ashley.
No, he won't re-raise.
He might be.
He'll either call him.
These are his hands.
He's going to peel off
He'll
the
either
flop.
call him or throw it away. I think.
30 more.
30 more, call.
I like this hand.
30,000.
He likes every hand.
Playing good to me.
He always says I like this hand.
I'm going
doesn't
to call.
he? That's why I'm going to call.
Yeah, I said that about
Let me
25
back this
times
game,
tonight, honestly. There's 80,000 again in here.
Well, nobody's hit anything, so you.
Good morning.
Oh, good move. Good move. Good all in that. That was a good all in. He played that hand very good.
Yeah, you know, if Trigger keeps doing this, he's going to end up with the best of it. I mean, he's raising with the big hands, and Ashley keeps calling him.
But once
He
Ashley's
could have contained himself there. He'd have got a few chips on.
Well, maybe, but I think once Ashley's checked it, you know, I don't think he's going to put any money in that pot. King high. Well, you know, if he'd have caught the queen, who knows, or the 9, obviously.
Sorry.
But it's not a bad bet. Take it there and then.
But this is the biggest stack he's had so far, Trigger. He's got 169,000, so he must be feeling really good. Oh man, he's picked up another hand now.
It's a match race. I mean, average chips is 200.
This is 300.
Slow down, son.
300 on the ball. Look, he's saying a big deep breath. Look.
Yeah.
He's going to
A race.
Race.
Salmon looks like you'd imagine. He's wobbling a little bit there.
He'll be singing Green Door in a minute.
Yeah, you'd imagine Salmon if he stood up to have like a piece of string with a conker on hanging out his short trousers, wouldn't you? He's got that little.
She's got all in.
What's she got?
She's got 3-5.
He'll call good. Son. I know you shouldn't be biased, but
is she on drugs or what?
What happened?
Okay, that's
Cards
it.
over then, please.
There you go.
Oh, did you know what I think it is? She's seen him shaking
Yeah.
and thought he had nothing.
Yeah.
Luckily, there's lots of 5s in the deck.
Well, Simon Craig, a 2-to-1 favorite here for
Being
over
only a
half
baby,
the chips
no?
in play.
Only.
Now he's covered here, but I mean, my
I know the
lord.
5 is coming. I apologise in advance. It's going to be the 5.
As long as an ace comes with it, I don't care.
Third time lucky.
You fancy
Being
him?
As long as it's one of the
favour.
hearts.
I'll
It's
give
all
you
pointing
evens
towards
on
the 5.
Simon.
Oh, it's there. I know.
Oh, look.
It's going to be another 5. And
Ace,
then a 2.
Jack, or 10. Craig's gone behind.
10.
This would be really brutal.
That's criminal.
This is what happens in this game.
It's not. It's going to be another 5 and then a 2. And I feel bad. I feel bad.
Well, she's telling him, oh yeah, it's a Jack. She
The
feels
5
bad
could be
now.
now.
Now she feels bad.
Craig's gone showing no emotion, but he must be singing inside.
Yeah.
He's pounding.
Aye, aye.
And he's done it!
Goodness.
Wow.
How
Big
expensive is that?
double
Is it
throw.
like-
Thank you very much.
But
How
thank
much,
you very
how
much,
much,
she says.
how much?
Well,
You
we
just
had
believe in 30.
well, I'll tell you what, we had a bit of drama there, didn't we? We had a bit of drama there. It's always
Not showing
drama
any
on the
respect
TV. She
whatsoever.
caught
Well.
the 5.
It's not that easy to find a big hand.
Well, you've been finding a few of them down. He was
Talk
actually
back,
shaking.
won't bet
He was
30,
actually
nothing.
shaking that much.
No,
She
but
thought
I-
he was going to
yeah.
set.
It's hard to find those
That's
hands.
why she
Are you actually? Are you picking up Ace Jack every other hand? I'm not.
Leader.
Rubbish.
It's not so easy.
I had a queen 9 a minute ago. It was nice.
I mean,
Yeah, she's completely. She's got 60,000 left, Vicky. I mean, and the way she
Really
plays, she'll be
cold there.
sticking these in, I reckon, next 2 hands.
59.
I've been playing poker for a very long time, probably too long for me to say without giving too much away, but a long time. And one of these days, I'm going to start playing seriously. I've done all right. I've made a bit of money playing poker. I won an EPT event last year. There was some money with that, and a couple of other tournaments. Mainly, I'm a cash player, so that's where I win kind of bread and butter stuff. I've been lucky so far, but you never know. The problem is when you start winning stuff, you become obsessed with statistics. I never used to think about it. For years, all I cared about was, at the end of the year, had I won money playing poker or lost? And as long as I won, I was happy. Now I've won some stuff. I'm statistically obsessed. I know, for example, at the moment, that I'm one place behind Cindy Violette in the all-time female money winners. I know that I have to win another $45,000 and she has to not win anything, and then I'll overtake her. I mean, you could go mad. You could go mad doing it. Obviously, there are a lot of things that are appealing about poker. It's an interesting game anyway, if you quite like playing games. There's an element of detective work, a bit of pretending, a bit of pushing people around, a bit of tricking. And you can win money doing it, so who wouldn't be hooked? I should be feeling steely and focused. I'm not, I'm feeling kind of skittish. I quite want to have fun at the table. At the moment, I'm not feeling like a terrifying superhero with a spine of steel. I'm feeling like I just want to mess about, but we'll see what happens. All going in, let's
Vicky
gamble!
Coren has declared she's got no chips,
Yes,
she's all in the blind.
I'm not even looking.
But,
Well, what she ain't got in chips, she makes up for in.
2, 3.
Oh, I'm not allowed to
No,
say
I've
that.
still got a call.
Okay, let's go.
Still got a call.
But I mean, the fact is, she's got 15,000 in. She's got a total of
it as a
70,000. She actually can fold here, can she? She's got complete rubbish.
Yeah, she can throw away rubbish.
This is
I was going to say I ain't seen this many pairs out since I was in the Playboy Mansion last night. And there's quite a few hanging around there, I'll tell you.
Was you playing poker there then?
I went to play in a charity event there, yeah. But I won't really bother about it. I actually threw my chips in. He's going to have a go here. He's got a pair of 10s.
But this is the first time we've ever seen his other gear. And,
Yeah. As soon as I mentioned the Playboy Mansion, the big pairs come out.
The 50,000 total.
Well, Simon's got some as well. Look, oh no, he ain't. He just was having that spoilt look.
no, is it a decision? Not
Come on, that's
really.
not a decision. No, it's an automatic dustbin. She's not going to put her last chips in with that, I'll tell you now. Yeah, let's go.
Pass.
I'd have had £1 million on that if Eddie would have loaned me it.
What rate?
What rate? Yeah.
Frazer, you mentioned that you thought that Simon Craig was going to know how to play the big stack. I mean, is he going to sit a little bit, or is he going to just sort of bully a little?
Well, he normally bullies in the game we play, but to be fair to him, he ain't really picked up too much, has he?
Pass.
You know,
That was a close call for me.
he knows.
I've got a call, Vic.
You've got a call. Let's go.
That's bad news for Vicky, I think.
Call.
Good luck.
Saw an
It's a
ace
race.
there.
Let's go.
Well, what have they got you?
It's ace something against ace 6
Against Queen 5. Well, she's not in such bad shape. She's got 2 live cards.
and a chance to get right back in it, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
Got right back out of it.
6 is
Yeah, she's in bad shape now.
has to be a queen.
Has to be a
Jack King
queen.
would do.
She ain't even got a
But a
diamond
queen
draw.
would be nice.
No.
14%er.
There's a 5.
Let's give her
Well,
2 more
yeah,
outs.
yeah. Well, this is TV. It usually happens on TV. We're usually going to get a 5 or a queen, you know. Shouldn't be any problem.
Down the river.
No, it's a deuce.
Nice.
Good play.
Good luck.
We're now heads up.
Well, I mean, Vicky has been all the pace and all the tempo tonight. She made her chips and then lost them, but wow,
need
what
big
a
boy.
performance.
I had a great time. To win a tournament, you've got to be lucky and good. I think I played well. I wasn't lucky. I didn't find any big hands. For Simon, you know, Ace Jack is a difficult hand to find 3-way, and he won a big pot. That was it.
You said, Devilfish and Ian, that Ashley Hayles was waiting until it got heads up. He's got what he wants, or does he? Is
Yeah.
Simon, yeah?
This is exactly what he wanted. You know, he wanted to be heads up against Simon. I'm not. That's
Just walking in.
absolutely.
Underneath his
he-
shaky
he had a
exterior.
few run-ins with Vicky.
I know that, son.
Come on second best, you know. Mainly because she had the best hand most times, but he wants to get heads up with Simon. He thinks he's got the edge over the guy, which he has. He's been played a lot longer, and
Yeah, Ashley's
he's
got
more
miles
aggressive.
more
Yeah,
experience
yeah.
than Simon, but heads up. I wouldn't like to put my money either way here.
Ian, what does Trigger have to do to win this?
He's got to get
If
all
he
the
plays,
chips.
he's got to get all the chips. If he plays the same as he plays when we mess around with our own games, and that, he can win this because he's normally fearless. You know, he's raise, re-raise. But as we all know, when it comes to the box, it all changes.
Oh, that's his phone and hand straight away.
Well, if you think about the pots that these guys have played together, I mean, the big one that I remember is actually calling Simon's bluff. So Simon might not want to be bluffing this guy.
Yeah, he might have that in the back of his mind still.
Which is, you know, I mean, most of the time you are bluffing heads up, so I mean that's a big advantage to Cinderella man. Hey up there, bloody hell.
We've seen him raise with kings, haven't we? So.
No, he's just calling
Call.
Check.
Sorry. That's okay. That's
No,
it.
10-5. Raise it up, son. You can't. Why not raise? What are they playing at these two? I don't know. This could take a long time.
Yeah, I mean,
you'd want to. You'd actually, the way these two are playing, you'd want to have a bet on the shuffling machine, wouldn't you?
I'm just guessing, Ian, that I mean Simon doesn't have a lot of experience in sort of valuing the hands heads up. It's a big difference that, you know, all of a sudden queens become the lone queen becomes good and that sort of thing.
Yeah. Again, Jesse, I think he does. He understands the value of the hands and that, but I think because he's nicked a few chips here, he's just very wary about committing them, which is the wrong thing to do. I mean, he had Ashley on his back foot a little while ago, and if that had been me, I'd have kept the old foot on the gas.
Well, he's made a flush here. If Ashley bets this, he probably might get called.
He'll definitely get called. See, Ashley could have won this at any stage, but no. He's waited right till the last second.
30,000.
Could be any argument.
You've got a club?
No, Ashley's sick because he knows he's got a club.
Call.
English. No.
Got one.
Good enough. And this may be the way for Simon to win this.
Like I said, I think Simon's going to catch the deck for definite out of these two. I think so.
Yeah, it's a call.
I fancy 2 big hands and it all goes in.
Yeah, it's a puncher's chance for either one then. But Simon's actually got the best of this one since they went heads up.
Yeah, it's about 70,000 more.
Trying to get 30 off me.
Ashley's been doing some bluffing, but at the wrong time so far.
He done one, didn't he, with the ace deuce and got found. He was unlucky. He went up against per tens, but like there, Ashley raises there, trigger throws it away. You have got to keep it on.
Minimum raises, perhaps.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, does it?
Jesse, I might have to borrow this jacket to go back to the hotel. I might have to wait while it's dark and sneak out.
As long as you take the money out.
I think Ashley's realised Simon's only betting. The cards are dictating what he's doing now, and I think he's picked up on that, Ashley, and I think he'll start moving a bit quicker now. You can pick up on this very easily.
Yeah. Maybe he lulled him into sort of a false sense of security, like let's just play honest for a while.
Yeah.
And now he's going to come out.
All that when they check the flop, check pre-flop, check the flop, check the turn. No one wants to put a chip in.
I guess he's going to try and steal his way back again.
Raise.
Raise.
So Hayles will have to be careful here, won't he?
Depends what he's got.
He'll call with a 10 jack.
40,000 more.
He'll call this.
I ain't so sure.
He doesn't want to get in a big pot, does he? Not without a big hand.
Well, 10 jack's a pretty good hand to go in there with. Especially if he's odd. I mean, he's odds on to have a raggy ass ace or something else. Maybe a small pan. Yeah, he'll call it. He catch a lot of flops with this 10 jack. I mean, he's a big favourite to catch the flop over the ace 8. Of course, the ace 8 don't have to catch the flop and still be in front. I mean, if anybody's going to catch a flop, you'd put your money on the 10 jack.
I think you might have an easy time putting Simon on an ace right now as well. Which I guess.
Yeah, he's probably thinking he's got a raggy ace. Well, he just missed it, look. 6, 7, 9. Where's the 8?
That might be enough for Ashley.
Yeah. Well, he's got the 8. Yeah, it might be, but he's got the 8 of clubs. So
how much in that pot?
110,000.
I think Simon will be calling this.
110.
I don't know. He's only got an 8. He's got an up and down straight. I mean, this won't be a bad hand for him to move in here because, unless he's caught something, which you can't assume he has, unless he already had a big pair in his hand, You've got 3 tens. You've got the
All
10s,
in.
the jacks, and
It's a massive bet.
Well, he's got the 8s, the 10s, and the jacks to catch. As long as he ain't caught out. As long as he didn't start with a big pair.
160.
Actually, just had a little bit of think about how much to bet and decided to put the lot in.
That's the way.
190.
It's such a big bet that Craig can't really call, can he?
No, I don't think so.
Could call you this.
He said he could call you with this, but I'm not going to.
Well, that means he's going to pass, don't it?
Yeah.
Jeez, he's a big favourite here, isn't he? No way to know it.
I
Pass.
didn't know how good a shape he was in.
Well done.
Good pass.
Good pass.
Good lie.
Well, I guess that's why the bear fancied calling before the flop there. He's been successful at that, hasn't he?
10,000 between them now, Jesse.
Yeah. he's a gutsy guy.
What's a
this
drink?
Ashley Hayles. He really. Welcome back. They are heads up. Both players looking to win their first heat in this format.
Call.
And Craig
8 to call.
trying to rebound from losing the last pot.
Check.
No raise.
I mean, even though Simon lost that pot, I imagine he's pretty happy about just the way things are going so
Well,
far.
they're still level chips, aren't they? Yeah.
You know,
And he's in there with a shout.
a big one. This is trouble. Bottom pair for Simon, top pair for Hayles.
Could quite easily think his deuce is winning.
25.
He'll bet something.
25,000.
You'd imagine that Ashley will raise you and he'll throw his deuce away.
All in.
All in.
That's a bit strong. Well, I'll tell you what, if Simon happens to pick your hand up
Well, you're
here-
the 8.
No, he's raised you all in with nothing. Let's go.
Pass.
Hayles is right there, but as you said, if Simon had Nate with a big kicker, it was pretty much curtains there.
Yeah, if he had the air side that
I
time.
mean, how did he know?
2 nines, you know.
So 15 and 7.
Need a drink.
Yeah. Okay.
It's his last hand.
Poor old Eddie, and he'll be at home with his slippers on there to fire.
Stroking the dog.
Strangling the dog.
This will be all in.
Yeah, you got to go all in. You just there's no even thinking about it. All in.
All in.
Cool.
Oh, this
wow.
embarrassing. I mean, this is. I don't like this call with ace deuce, you know.
Big mate. Yeah.
What could he call?
I mean,
He's right.
He never. But I'm just saying, it's one of them calls where even when you're right, you're still
It's
not
a
a big
race.
favourite. There's no in it.
What I put down.
Jeez, Ashley's giving him a chance to get right back in it then.
Yeah, I don't like this call.
But he is
Who's in
favourite.
front?
Yeah.
Good luck anyway.
Yep, good luck.
And there's the king.
There it is. See what I mean?
Well, that's great news for Craig. He's going to be, he's going to get all his
It's
chips
very
back.
hard to catch up with an ace deuce, and that's why I don't like doing that stuff.
And
great
that's
start.
done it. Drawn dead is Hayles by the turn.
Well played.
This is exactly what we were saying earlier, how Simon passed the ace deuce and then the ace three. Because,
What you got?
you know, even if you're up against king, jack, king, queen, anything like that, they're terrible cards. They're terrible cards. You've got one card to hit.
I mean, Devilfish, everything was going so well for Ashley Hayles as well.
He just was in a bit of a rush to get it over with, eh? He could have easily threw the ace deuce away. I mean, we know it was slight favourite, but that's all it could ever be.
Nice hand.
Back to
He
square one.
he wanted to try and get it finished.
30. Yeah. That's what was worth the call, wasn't it? That's a call.
Tell you what, these guys have had a long slog. I mean, this is the longest heat hand-wise we've seen in this tournament.
They're
They've already
2,000 chips apart.
I mean, I was a young lad when I came in this house. I know that.
Right.
I think he's going back into the raise mode now. Ashley.
Yeah. Well, he's gone favourite again now.
He's gone all in! Simon's gone all in!
Now watch the checks now. Let's see them checks now. He's under pressure. Let's have a look at him now. Come on, let's see a bit of... Let's see the body movement. Look.
No, yeah. Oh.
Actually, you don't look any different.
I thought he went all. Did you hear him say all in?
Yeah, I thought he said all in. Come on, you two, can you stop all this, please? Man, get me some commentators who can hear, please. Unbelievable. What a pair I've got here.
No.
It's been one big seesaw, hasn't it, this heads up?
Cool.
Yeah, I'm bored sick.
I mean, Hayles has been this high once before, and he got the all-in coup. We've only had one all-in coup in 50 hands.
Yeah.
Could have
we might see a little bit of chip going here.
Yeah, a little bit.
All in.
Oop.
Well, that's the end of that.
I said a little bit.
Ashley's going to have trouble calling this, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not
Can't call. Can't call. He can't call. It's impossible.
What's he thinks?
It don't matter what. It's just a little bit of timing. You know, this is how when they started off.
I know you would have done.
Yeah, but
Wouldn't necessarily, would I? 2 diamonds on the board.
There you have it, but I'd have 7.
Has Ashley gone quiet?
Ashley does go in these phases. Ace jack. Now, Trigger's probably got an ace queen here.
Here we are.
Here we are, what?
Ashley's Simon Craig's raised and Ashley's lulled him in.
70,000 is the raise.
I'm all in.
Raise all in.
Whoops.
70.
This is
Raise.
what.
well, he's been passing, ain't he? When he gets re-raised, he has been passing.
This is what Hayles was playing for all night.
Yeah.
The haymaker.
Just because I've done it 3 times, don't mean to say I'm nicking it.
I know that, bro.
You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run.
You know, Ashley has played for this. I mean, he must have. This is probably the 12th or 13th time he's done this, and this is the first time it's worked. I mean, God, he's been persistent though. You'd think he would have given up on it by now, but
he's got away from it, Simon.
Yeah, that was good fold by Simon, wasn't it?
Back to the 2-1 chip lead.
This is like you're waiting for Father Tam to walk in, aren't you? This is unbelievable.
I'm going to call.
Cool.
There's more chance to whirl then.
No. Check.
This is a
All in. Cool. Cards over.
He trapped him.
I can't believe this.
What happened?
He trapped.
I missed it.
Simon's gone all in.
And Craig had the flush. Where's the flop? No, I'm looking at the cat. I'm looking at the cats down there.
Devilfish. Hayles check. Trapped him with the flop. Craig has gone all in on a bluff. He's drawn dead to a running straight or running flush.
Bluff he's made all day. Oh, he's got a 6 to catch here.
It is the first bluff he's made. He didn't think Hayles would trap there.
Well, I don't know why Hayles trapped him a minute ago. He needs a 6.
And it's over.
It's all over.
Oh, cheers, bro. It's good.
I guess Simon determined he'd just gotten so low, and we saw the ace on the board. Thought it was a great bluffing spot.
You know, he's unlucky there. That's the first big move he's made, and the guy's flopped 2 pair.
I mean, he played with a tremendous amount of heart, Simon. This is
He played
a really good game.
Blinder.
158 hard-fought hands, and then Craig, the bluff on the flop. Hayles was trapped in with 2 pair. It was a tough road from there. Simon Craig, heart on his shield, head high, but it's the bear actually Hayles to the semis.
I'm pleased I've done well. Obviously, very disappointed to go out because it could have gone either way, I think. Whoever hit. In the end, I've gone all in trying to play the ace, and he's sitting there with 2 pairs. So I fancy he would have put down the coin if he only had one of them. But that's a game. Could have gone either way, but it was fantastic. It was really good.
Well, it was a long, hard slog, but Ashley Hayles, you've done it. Congratulations.
Thanks very much, Jess.
I mean, you didn't blow it. You didn't blow your chip lead this time, did you? You just ground it out.
I ground it out. Yeah, the old bear changed his tactics this time.
There was a lot of twists and turns in that one.
Yeah, he's a good player. You know, I couldn't work him out. Couldn't read him and love no money.
Well, what was your strategy heads up? Did you just kind of feel like you were going to bluff a few more pots, or
any aces, any kings I was going with, and you know, if I could see a flop, you know, I wanted to see a flop and come over the top of him, you know, because he was he'd stick him in on anything.
How good does it feel to seal the deal?
Finally won. Feels brilliant. Just feels brilliant, mate. I'm going to go all the way now.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a very tough semi-final. You're looking for the win?
Definitely, mate.
Well, best of luck in the semi-finals.
Thanks,
it's the Bear, Ashley Hayles, through to the semi-finals. Who's going to join him there? Well, next week, it's Bazza, the bookie, Barney, and the European #1 Ash Hussein. See ya on the partypoker.net World Open 3.